Welcome. Nope,
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. Don't you fret, Mr. Cameraman. I'm getting in the groove. Today I am going to do a really quick little tutorial on how to print on freezer paper. Freezer paper is primarily all I use for creating stencils for hand cutting. So they work so great. What they are is on one side it's the flat matte side, and then on the back side is like a shiny side. Don't ask me what it's made of, I don't know. This shiny side you can iron onto your felt, and it basically like temporarily glues your stencil to your felt, and then you can cut out whatever crazy shapes that you're cutting with your felt flowers, have perfect stencils every time. And then it just peels off super easy. So I am going to start selling just the PDF templates on my shop so that you can create more at home. They're basically a one-time use only once you print on them. Sometimes you can re-iron them. They don't always stick the best the next time, but you're solid for a one-time use. What I buy is, you can buy freezer paper in the big rolls and literally like cut out 8x10 sheets, but that's time consuming and nobody wants to do that. So they sell them in 8.5x11 sheets ready to go to stick in your printer. How many is in here? I don't know. 50. So it's under probably $15 for about 50 sheets, but you know, prices change up and down a little bit. Link below if you want to snag the freezer paper that I'm using. So all you need to do is download the PDF, buy your freezer paper, make sure that the printable side is the matte flat side, not the shiny side. So all printers are different. So if you have the top loading one and the matte side's up and it just kind of like feeds in and out and it's printing on the matte side. My printer is the one where you've got like the bottom tray and you've got the printable side is facing down. So that so if this is your paper, your printable side's on the bottom and it like flips it over to be printed on this side. So it's just important to know what printable side is on your specific printer so that you're loading the freezer paper correctly, because there is a right side and a wrong side. So again, it's like you got your matte side and then the shiny side is what kind of like pseudo melts onto your felt and kind of just gives it a little bit of stick. So you've got perfect stencils every time. So once you print out your stencils, depending on the flower that you're making, sometimes it makes more sense to just lay the whole sheet on and iron it on like this. But specifically for these, this is the bottom for each of my flowers. So best things to do, I like to just cut these out and make them smaller. So best things, just cut them out smaller. I like to do little waste as possible on all my stencils and my felt, because I mean, who wants to just waste felt for fun? Make sure you're also using a iron safe surface. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a bigger piece of felt underneath it. Felt's great to iron on. If not, you can use a ironing pad, ironing board, whatever you have. Another felt sheet is just easy for me to grab. So then I literally just throw it in the corner. You get your iron. I have this on like the high cotton setting, and throw some heat down. And literally like that is stuck on there now. It's not permanent, but now I can go in there and grab some scissors and cut this out. So I can cut this smaller. And then just follow the lines perfectly to make a shape. And this just helps when you're making felt flowers. If you're making a lot of petals, you can just stay super consistent with everything, and everything's roughly stays the same size. Okay, so now perfectly cut out. I just followed those black lines, super easy. And then all you do is peel it right off. It's a little clingy. But anyway, see, you've got your stencil here cut out, and then you've got your perfectly cut out piece. Freezer Paper Stencils work so great on multiple different things. You don't have to limit yourself to felt. If you have like a sewing project or just regular fabric, whatever, it sticks to it all the same. And I've used it for countless projects. So hold on to this little tip for the next time that you need to just print out a digital pattern and just go ahead and iron it on to whatever project you're working on. Everything that I'm using here today, I have got links below. Don't forget to click and subscribe and hit that notification bell because we have so many tutorials coming soon and we are so glad you are here and we can't wait to share everything with you.